Hi guys, I'm so excited. It's Monday, right? It's Monday. Oh my gosh, today has been such a crazy day, and my hair is going crazy. I hope you're having a wonderfully productive day and that everything is just magical and wonderful. And even if it's a really crazy, terrible day, that you're still loving. Oh my gosh, my hair. That you're still loving it. Because hi Jessica. Because you guys, today is the day where I tell you the secret to life. Um, because I really feel like there's a lot of talk about mindset and meditation and where you're at in your life and the secret and all that stuff. And I'm not dogging people and put that out there. I just have a totally different way of looking at it. Hi, my name is Courtney, and I'm literally terrified of most things, which makes people feel like that's dumb because I do a lot of things that people would technically be afraid of. I am a little bit about me. I'm obsessed with my Harley. I love, hate public speaking. But a couple years ago, got my world rocked with some surgeries that, yeah, rocked my world. And I kind of had this weird epiphany that the things that I was the most scared of, I needed to do first. So hence, here comes the lives. I've never really been great on camera. I don't love watching myself. It's such a weird feature that Facebook loves to offer, is that like you can see yourself as you do it, which is cool if you like have something in your teeth, but I hate watching myself. So it was never something I really wanted to do. And I'm actually super terrified of it, which is funny because I talk so much. So a lot of people don't really understand. Um, so I wrote a few things down that I'm scared of. So I'm scared of the dark, like running to the bathroom, scared, craziness. I'm scared of cats. I like cats terrify me because I don't know what they're thinking and they're super weird. At least dogs, like you can tell what they're doing. Um, I'm terrified of like people scraping the bottom of the pan with a fork. Like, ugh, that is terrible to me. I'm really scared of asking a dumb question and getting laughed at. Even though like it's not a thing, like I'm fine with getting that's like a terrifying thing to me, right? I'm scared of being afraid. Like I don't like being afraid. So like I'm scared of being afraid. Anyway, um, I'm really scared that I'm going to roll back into bad habits and do things like the way that I used to back before I knew what personal development was and stuff. So totally terrified of that. I'm terrified of failing again. I'm terrified of like a client asking me a question that I don't know and and not being able to help them the way that I want to, right? Um, I'm terrified of being late. I really, really hate being late. That's a thing. But I'm kind of chronically always overbooking myself, so I'm always like 5 minutes late, which I hate. Um, and I'm terrified that I didn't step into what I was supposed to do in my life early enough. And I'm not trying to make this like super duper serious, but you guys, the secret to life is that you and I both have this paralyzing fear of something. You and I both have this. And we have put the jaws of life down and locked in and decided that this was going to be a thing in your life. Whether it's you're not good at technology, you're not good at sales, you aren't organized enough to be on your own, you don't have enough support. The secret is that you have not unlocked the thing inside of your head that tells you you suck and been able to conquer that. That little like Jiminy Cricket that's in your head that says like, but Core, like you've already been really bad at this, so why are you trying it again? Core, like someone's already done this really well, and you have mentors that are better at you than this. Why are you trying? Right? The little voice also says like, you're not really that good at it, so why would you teach anyone anything? Right? Or that like you just don't have enough experience. So you have to get more experience before you can become something at all, right? And it takes me every day telling myself that I have to do the thing that I'm afraid of the most. So whatever that is that day, I try to do something and I call them my bold actions. I mean, it's not like I like go out in the world and like bold action time. Well, let's go. Like, no, that's not what I do. But I think about those things, about the things that I really don't want to do, and I try to intentionally go do those. And usually it has to do with money. So I have a really weird thing with money. I would rather just give my life out for free and all my advice for free, but I'm not a charity and I can't do that. And so I've had to really understand that the value that I'm giving people and the dollar amount that I'm telling them that they have to pay me equals, right? And moreover, like the value is bigger. But I've had a really hard time with that for such a long time. I've been coaching for years. I've had hundreds of clients, but I never could get to the point where I got them to pay me because I thought, I'm doing this anyway. Why would I have them pay me? And so for me, then I realized that that has wrapped into a lot of what I used to do. So I was a manager at a clothing store, and I was really, really good at getting people to come in and sell and like buy stuff, right? Because I was good at making people look cute in clothes. That was a thing that I loved to do. But when it came time, I would stick my own budget. Like, okay, so I've got this much in my bank account. So they apparently do too. So I'm only going to show them this amount, right? Here's where I realized I don't have a problem with money. I have a problem with telling people things that I can't physically wrap my brain around, right? So I have no idea how much you make. I have no idea how much your grandma gave you money. Maybe you have 7 cents. Maybe you have thousands of dollars. I don't know what your financial situation is. But I would put my own budget on you and say, oh, well, they can only afford this much. So I'm only going to offer this because it's safe. And usually I was wrong in both directions. I was either like overestimating or underestimating. Here's where the secret of everything comes out. You and I own other people's emotions and decisions before they even know about it. Think about it. If I'm selling you a piece of clothing and it's $70 and I think, holy crap, that's a lot of money, I'm going to tell you basically that without saying it's a lot of money. I'm going to try to tell you that the stitching is awesome and that the fabric is great, that it'll last forever. But you can tell that I wouldn't buy this because I think it's expensive. So I'm owning that for you. The secret to life is that you and I, have so many issues that we don't even understand that we push them on other people. Have you ever thought about the thing you hate about your best friend? It's probably because you're terrible at it, right? I was literally just talking to my best friend this last week. And I was telling her that like she needs to ask for more help. Like I want to be there for her more. And I thought about it and like, man, I wish she would ask me for more help. And then I thought, I wish she would because I don't ever ask for any help. And I know how awful it is that I don't ask for any help. You guys, the secret to life is unlocking all these little insecurities in your head and stop projecting them all over the place in your business, with your friends, with your coworkers, with your family. Let the other people own their own shit. Deal with yourself and get stuff done. Because I promise, the thing that will make your business different this year is the thing you don't want to do, right? I did not want to go live. I did not want to do these things. I say the weirdest stuff when I don't have a script, right? Like I start talking about cats and how I hate them. That's a thing. But what you don't realize is you, just like me, are owning other people's opinions, thoughts, and feelings about whatever it is you're doing before they even know about it. How many times have you thought, okay, I'm going to go on camera, but I don't want to look stupid. I don't want people to make fun of me. And you're not even live yet. You've never had the chance to have people judge you. So then you think, can't go live, too stressful. I'm just gonna post. It's gonna be great. It's real life. It happens to me all the time. I do it all the time. I think about telling a client an opportunity that they should do, and then I think about how scared I would be to do it. So then I wait to tell them about a great opportunity, and then so dumb, right? I own the emotions and the problems of the people around me before they even know. So no doubt I would do it for myself. I stop myself from doing a lot of things because I'm not allowing myself to even think about it. Okay. So I want you to think about the course correct. The one thing in your life, and you know what that is. Okay. If it's going live, if it's making more offers, if it's getting an assistant, if it's stopping procrastination, if it's planning, if it's hiring a coach, wink, wink, whatever it is, okay? If it's just planning your day better, being a better parent, I don't know. What is the thing that you feel like such a failure at right now? So let that percolate for 1 second, okay? That thing 100% will be changed when you stop owning others' opinions about you. Stop owning the emotion around it. It hasn't even happened yet. Why are you stressing out? Really? Why are you stressing out? It hasn't even happened. So what I want you to do is I want you to course correct. Stop thinking about it. What I want you to do is I want you to think, okay, if it's going live, because I'm live, let's talk about that. If it's going live and you think, holy crap, my hair's not cute and the lighting's not great and oh my gosh, I want you to think, okay, where is there good lighting? Could I add a filter? Could I put some makeup on? Could I go stand outside? Whatever. Think about the solution instead of what you could stress about. And I swear to the heavens, your life will start changing. If you start thinking, well, okay, the 3 things that I'm the most stressed at, what if I changed it? And I stopped just stressing for no reason. You guys, I want you to challenge your thought process. You and I have major goals this year to hit. The only way this is going to happen is if you stop beating your head against the wall and doing the same thing that you've done forever. Okay? What got you here is not going to get you over there. If you're like me and you muscled your way through your 6 figures and got here, you are not going to be able to muscle your way through your second 6 figures. You're stagnant and you don't know where to go. The only thing that makes any sense is you have to change what you've been doing. Do it more efficiently, do it better. But the biggest thing is you got to get your brain and your emotions to stop stopping you, right? So I ask you, if you've been chasing this dream, okay, I'm going to give you an example. So I did network marketing for a hot minute and I liked it. I sold a few different companies and I ended up with one I really liked and I felt like I was decently good at it. And I kept seeing everyone being so much better at it than I was. Like everyone was working a lot harder and had got a lot more clients and I did well, but I feel like I could have done so much better. And I realized something about myself. I saw someone else's success and thought, I could do that. So then I started chasing their dream. And I thought, okay, I could do this because that seems easy. I'll try that. And I started going in that direction because that's what they were doing. And they were doing well at it. So great, let's do that. You guys, you and I will never be successful chasing someone else's dream. It's not yours. So you're not going to work very hard at it. You're not going to be very good at it. And you're not going to actually be that passionate. I had 8,000 excuses on why I wasn't prospecting and why I didn't get certain things done or, whatever. And I just came to find out like it just wasn't I learned a lot. It was great. It was awesome, but it just wasn't for me. So I ask you, if you have 35 excuses in front of the reason that you haven't done what you keep telling yourself and everyone else that you're going to do, is it really your dream? Or is it someone else's that you're trying to chase? I don't know, but I'm betting that you do. So the secret, you guys, is you can still be super scared of everything. Just because I'm scared of cats doesn't mean that every time I see a cat, I have to start screaming. Just because I'm scared of the dark doesn't mean that I can't turn on the freaking light when I go to the bathroom. Just because I'm scared of failing doesn't mean I don't try. The reason that I do things that scare me is it makes me challenge myself a little bit more. I have to be around people that are better at what I do because then I just learn better. I learn through literally watching someone else that's better at it than me. If you don't change the way that you think about things and the way that you process what you're scared of and what you're insecure of, you will never, ever get successful. Whatever success looks like to you, you will never hit it. Success, significance, anything in life doesn't happen on accident. You and I see these wonderful things on social media that people are doing these beautifully crafted lives, right? Everything's filtered perfectly and there's tons of beautiful hashtags. That's a piece of life that somebody wants you to see. If you aren't willing and ready to do some very bold action this year, you will stay exactly where you're at. And what I want to tell you is that there is a massive movement right now to live your dream and da 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 da. Do you even know what your dream is? Or are you living the dream that someone else casted for you and you keep trying to live something that isn't authentic to you? It took me a lot of failures to realize that I kept doing that. I kept glomming on to someone else's dream, making it happen, and then left with, well, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Let's reboot and try again. There is no part of you that couldn't do it if it was actually your dream. Do you actually know that? You might tell me that you might now have enough money or support or time or talent or knowledge or whatever the hell you're going to tell me. That doesn't stop you if you actually want it to be done. It might take you longer, but it doesn't stop you. You don't have to do the big crazy thing if that isn't what you actually want to do. But if you are telling me that you want to change your business and you want to change your life and you want to be in a totally different position, and in 30 days you're in the same exact spot, honey, that is not your dream. Or your brain has totally fooled you into thinking that that's okay, that you have 99 excuses. There's a reason that everyone successful says basically the same thing. They got successful because they worked hard at what they're passionate about, and they got extremely, extremely good at one thing at a time. You multitaskers like me, focus on one. This has been a little all over the place, but I am going to bring it in for you. I always say don't get advice from somebody that you wouldn't change lives with. And this is why. If any of this resonated with you, if you're thinking like, oh, maybe that's why I'm not doing a good job at this, is because this isn't really my dream. Someone told me a long time ago I'm either good at it or that they needed help with it, and I'm still just here doing it. And that's not intentional. I don't need you to quit your job. I don't need you to do anything. But what I'm telling you is if you want change, there's no secret love potion to make you love what you do. You have to create it. There's no secret sauce to success. You just do it. And if you keep telling me that you want something different and nothing changes, we gotta get a big giant mirror that says, look in me every day and figure out why. Because excuses, my friends, are not going to get you where you want to go. It just isn't. And you already know that. The only reason you say the excuse is because you think you're fooling people. You're not. I've done it too. I have the excuse and I have, oh, I had a really bad day and da, da, da. The more I explain it, the more I'm like, man, that's a bad excuse. So I'm telling you, stop living someone else's dream. And for the love, stop it with the excuses. For the love. I need you to stop yourself for 5 seconds and think, is this the path that I intentionally chose because I'm so passionate about it I can't stand it? Or is it not, and you might need to readjust? Either way, if you aren't where you want to be, it's your fault. You're an adult. You can make decisions. I don't care. I really don't care about any excuse that you're going to throw at me. I will give you a reason why that is not a good excuse. You are not where you want to be because you aren't doing it. So on this fabulous Monday, I am so pumped for you because I hope that you and I had this conversation and it resonated, because today this really hit home with me. I changed a lot about my business in the last couple of months, and it's been a game changer, and I'm just like shouting it from the mountaintops that like you just need to stop giving a crap about all these emotions and stresses and just go work and do the thing that you know you've wanted to do and you haven't done because of some stupid excuse and some emotion and feeling. You guys, I will reiterate something that I say all the time, so I apologize for those of you who watch this. Your feelings and emotions are not facts. They're excuses. So stop it. Stop it right now. And remember that I hate cats. So don't get cats around me because I'm literally terrified of them. So sneaky. I love you all. I want you to have a fabulous Monday. I want you to be super productive, and I want you to start looking at the solution, not the stress. If something is stressing you out, figure out, well, what if you could? What if that changed? What if it was different? And stop taking someone else's dream and trying to make it yours. Create your own dream. You are your own human with your own brain and heart. This is your heart. This is your brain. With your own brain and heart, do what you know you've been wanting to do, but maybe scared because of some emotion or issue or whatever. It's not a good excuse anymore. It never was. So get off your little tush and start working. Have a fabulous Monday, you guys. I love you all so much.